Hi guys! You know how some people are assholes by nature, yeah? Somehow it happens so that most of those assholes are drivers. Maybe it's the act of driving that makes people act crazy. Whatever it is, road rage is a common phenomena that sometimes creates some pretty wacky situations. We're not gonna try to understand why some people act like crazy, but let's have a look at 10 types of drivers that everyone hates. Number 10. Smartphone enthusiasts. There is a type of people that like their smartphones so much they can't let go of them even when they're driving. They make selfies and post silly little photos on Instagram, all while driving. Can you believe that? Now, to me, that seems too crazy. I mean, what goes on through your head when you do these things? It's very dangerous, you know? You're risking yours and other people's lives. That's playing with fire, especially on high speed. Even when you're oblivious for like 2 seconds, you're still risking to crush your car and break your neck. Like, imagine a serious accident that happened because someone was just trying to like a photo on social media. It's insane! Number 9. Extra careful drivers. Now, sometimes we'll like this type of drivers. You know, we certainly like him more than some crazy-ass daredevils that drive like mad and probably even feel like they own the road. So these guys are generally very careful and responsible, so that's good. But sometimes they act way too carefully. Here's an example. The guy who slows down in front of a green light. I mean, that's just silly. We all know that red lights mean stop and green lights means go. Number 8. Impatient drivers. These guys just don't seem to stay in their line. They always feel the urge to squeeze in wherever there's a chance. They just don't care. They certainly don't respect other drivers, that's for sure. Number 7. The slowest. Another hated type of driver is the slow kind. They're like turtles. They're always too slow. Usually those are old people. They go about 20 miles per hour when the limit is about 50. That makes people behind go insane. I mean, why would you use a car when you can walk faster than that? I mean, not literally, but you know. Number 6. Turn signal goons. There are 3 basic ways in which this type of drivers use their turn signals. Sometimes they do it like they're supposed to. They turn it on before make a turn. Sometimes they don't use it at all, so nobody knows where they're going. And finally, they forget to turn it off. And that's just priceless. What's silly is that drivers who don't use their turn signals are the ones who get irritated the most when others do the same thing. Seriously, it's not that damn hard to remember to use your turn signals, is it? I still don't understand how some drivers forget to turn this thing off when it probably ticks and beeps like crazy while it's on. Surely they should pay more attention. The road isn't a playground. It's a potentially dangerous place, and you should be extra cautious about your actions. Don't go straight automatic, alright? Number 5. Drunk drivers. I hope you guys will never have a chance to deal with a drunk driver. This kind of encounter can be your last, especially when the person is severely drunk. I mean, there are endless stories of people getting wasted and driving like crazy. People hate drunk drivers the most because they're irresponsible and dumb. Number 4. Shameless drivers. When there's a queue, polite drivers wait to make their turn, as they should. Others ignore the rules and never pay attention to others. They cut people off, never pay attention to almost any traffic signs. They think of themselves as mavericks. But the truth is that they're just assholes by nature, and there's nothing they can do about it. So perhaps the best way would be to, ignore those bastards. They don't deserve any attention. Number 3. They park wherever they please. Sometimes you notice people who park their cars in most peculiar places. When there's a dense traffic and there's not a single parking lot, they become inventive like never. They park their cars wherever they feel like parking them, no matter what. They're too busy to find a place to park, you see. They feel like they can leave their car right in the middle of the road if they wanted to. That makes other people's blood boil. They hate those guys so much they're ready to explode. Number 2, right behind ya. Do you sometimes notice like there's a car right behind yours? Like there's maybe a couple of inches distance in between. God, that's getting on your pip. I mean, what makes those people do these things? I can't find any possible explanation. Such inexplicable behavior really makes you want to go and beat the hell out of them. Number 1, honkers. Alright, and so finally, one of the worst type of drivers are the ones that honk their horns like mad, every chance they get. It's like it gives them pleasure in a weird, sort of twisted way. The more they honk, the better they feel. The problem is that it can really irritate other people, big time. I mean, it's probably the easiest way to make other drivers hate your guts. Honk a couple of times and you'll definitely get on their nerves. So tell me guys, which type of drivers do you hate the most? Make sure you leave your comments and press the like button if you like the video. That's all for now, stay tuned, good luck, and we'll see you next time guys.